Hi guys, welcome back. Now I have an even quicker video basically about Martell and Marsau and their journey on fatherhood. I feel like Marceau is completely and totally fixated on business, and growing his businesses or growing his business portfolio that obviously we've seen in the past seasons that he doesn't really have time for his family and his kids. He has a son, one son. He's currently teaching him how to drive. Um, I don't know if you guys know, but a while back, like a long time ago, maybe about 4 months ago, I think it might have been January at the top of the year, he bought his son a car. He bought him a BMW. And remember, I stated that it looked like the car, the white BMW that Tisha kept saying Martell bought coleslaw, and the irony that Marceau bought his son a white BMW that looked just like that. But anyway, yeah, he's teaching him currently how to drive multiple cars in multiple scenarios, going through school zones and all this and that. It's like he tries to make everything seem so more important than what it is or difficult than what it is. I mean, I get it. He figures if he learns how to drive where there's traffic and people around, he'll get used to that type of thing faster. However, if he's a new driver, just start off with the basics, like just taking him around the block when no one's around. I mean, but that's just me. I just feel like a new driver in these serious scenarios with school kids and people around, busy school buses, parents driving I mean, it's to me, I think that's dangerous because he is an inexperienced driver. And to put an inexperienced driver in a scenario like that when there's a bunch of cars around, I just think that's crazy. But anyway, Martell, he is so focused on and obsessed, rather, not necessarily focused, I'll say obsessed with um, Melody that he don't put that much time and energy into Tank. He has one son as well, and you know, they've stated that Tank can drive. He's been driving for a long time, and we've seen that a little bit on the show where Tank gets behind the wheel of these four wheelers and all these different little car things, I guess, that Martell has bought over the years, and Tank drives them like a champ. He's a pro at it. So driving obviously comes easy to him at this point because he's been driving for so long. But I mean, these two guys should kind of just look up and smell the coffee. Like, focus on your kids. Forget about all the rest and focus on the kids. Now, we know you got to work, but try to spend more time with your sons. They're looking up to you guys, and you know, they're going to mimic you guys in some form or fashion, if not completely, hopefully not completely, but in some form or fashion. They're going to pick up so many ways and so many different things from you guys, from what they notice growing up. Poor Tank, I have no idea what all he's going to pick up from his father. Hopefully not his temper, and hopefully, I hate to say it, but hopefully not too much from Martell in terms of his personality, because his personality is not healthy. Maurice, he was in on the conversation as well. He stated that basically Monster already knows how to drive as well. He has a permit, and he's in that stage as well. I do have a little clip. Well, it's not a clip, it's audio. Check it out.
Driving, bro. I've been teaching him how to drive. He's going around everything. Does he like it? You like it, bro? He likes driving. I don't know if he likes driving with me. Okay. Why not? Well, because
They're a little critical.
well, I'm trying to prepare him for every situation. So I had him actually drive to school. He has a permit now. So I had him drive to school in the morning. So you're coming out, you're making a right-hand turn on a busy traffic. You're crossing the railroad tracks, you're making a left-hand turn. You're going through 2 or 3 school zones, and you're looking at all these different things. So, I mean, and I'm about, hey, man, stay in the middle of the road. You know, and he likes to, he doesn't see the cars coming on this side, so he's kind of over on his shoulder a little bit. I'm like, man, you're going to, and I told him, the thing about it is I told him, I said, you know, hey, man, because to me, going from boyhood to manhood is changing from, I try to, you know, these things have real consequences.
Right. That's right.
You accidentally not get this right, you're on the side of the road in the tree or something.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to get this right here. And I mean, I told him everybody else is doing it, but you got to get this right.
Yeah.
And
if you need some pointers, man, look Martell come over
Tank
there.
drive.
Tank
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Have you ever put him in like driving school or like racing or something? No, I'm serious.
I need to.
Martell,
Like,
he's been able to drive since he was what, 2? Right, 3 or 4.
Hey man, them kart races, the F1.
Yeah.
Martell,
Where's this stuff at though?
Germany.
Oh yeah.
France.
I'm serious. Yeah. Tank has always been able to drive. When he came in there and whipped that power wheel into that little parking space, like he was drifting, I'm like, how are you drifting in the power wheel?
When he was driving Mason. And Mason sitting in the passenger seat of the power wheel, and he backed up, put his hand over. I said, boy, that boy hell.
I know that you had him driving the Gold Wing. Oh yeah.
I had him driving the SLS.
Yeah.
So he was. I mean, I want to.
Yeah. So you guys heard that Tank is really, really good at driving, and Maurice states, why don't you, invest more time, basically, with Tank in some of his strengths, some of his, hobbies, things that he likes to do, or things that he's good at, such as driving. However, this driving school or whatever, I guess, is over in Germany. So I guess obviously that's out of the question. But for the most part, it's like spend more time with your kids. I mean, he has them obviously half the time, and then Mel gets them the other half. But while he has them, it's like he's taking them places. I'm not gonna say he's not, but get in on like a sport that he likes, or just something that he likes to do, because the girls have Mel, they're girls, and then they have their mom. So all Tank has is Martell. So yeah, he needs to focus in more on Tank and what he likes to do, spend more time with him, one-on-one, not necessarily always with the girls, you know what I mean? And like I said, hopefully Tank doesn't pick up so many of his dad's bad habits or his bad disposition, hopefully. I just thought this was an interesting clip, because we forget that they have sons, and it's like they're so all over the place, like I said, with Marsau with his businesses, and Martell with just being a maniac. It's like, can you guys give your sons more attention so you can help develop them into who they're destined to become? But technically, I just don't know how that looks for Martell, because Martell, he basically has to get himself together. Marsau is not so bad off in terms of the mental health, from what we can see. But Martell, yes, he definitely needs help. And quite frankly, he can't guide anyone anywhere, really. I just thought about that. Like, I don't even think he's well. He has to really work on himself first. But I mean, he can at least show and encourage Lil Martell to follow his dreams. So yeah, that was just a little tidbit. I thought this was like a one of OWN's exclusive little digital clips that just recently came out a few hours ago. You guys, please like, comment, and subscribe.